First, local, live. Now from Central Oregon's news leader, this is Beyond the Score with Dylan Anderman, presented by Central Tire.
Hello, Central Oregon, and welcome back to Beyond the Score. Today, I am welcomed by Summit head football coach Corben Hyatt and Summit wide receiver and defensive back Conneely. Thanks, you guys, for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, and let's get right into it. On Friday, you guys played Mountain View, a big game to start league play. Just what does that win mean? How did that feel, beating Mountain View so early in the season?
It was a great win, but it's one of 5 that we need to have to win leagues. So it was great to finally beat those guys. The past 2 years, losing to them. So it was great. Our seniors hadn't won a game against them, and so that was a big win for those guys. But yeah, I told the team today that we've still got 5 more league wins to take care of. So it just unfortunate it was the first game of the season to start with, and not the end of the season where it really should have fallen.
Yeah, and same for you, Connor. You're a senior, so what did that win mean to you, beating them for the first time?
It was an emotional win. Excited after. Great win for the seniors. After it was good.
Yeah, and also, I wasn't going to bring it up, but now I have to because I just saw it. It was your 50th win. How great is that? I was there for the first one. My senior year of high school, he was my coach. Yeah. And now I saw the 50th one. How did that feel? Do you feel like so accomplished as a football coach?
Well, I just think it's a testament to all the players, coaches, parents that we have in the program that we've been able to build something so successful. It's kind of crazy to think that it was 9 years ago with you. And I think that first win with you was maybe in Lakeview with a little smoke was involved, and we had to go to Lakeview, Oregon, of all places, to get it. But no, it's been great. It's been a cool experience to be at Summit. I'm super blessed to be there and to be able to coach great players. And, who knows how much longer it keeps going. Maybe they'll fire me this year, and I
don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. But in the win, too, Connor, you're a big part in that win. First, with the interception. Can we look at this real quick? This pick, what was going through your mind on this play when the QB rolls out and you undercut the route? I've seen you do it 100 times. So just walk me through that play.
Yeah, I think that starts at practice, the scout team giving us a good look and being able to recognize that play, anticipate it, and make a play on the ball, really, is what it comes down to.
Yeah, and just being a defensive back, how are you so effective on the defense side of the ball, and what gets you kind of riled up in those games?
Obviously, the fans get you riled up. It's a big environment. I think watching film is what makes you most prepared for the game. All the DBs get together and we watch film together, so it's a big part of it.
Love to hear it. And then also on the offensive end, your guys' offense kind of stalled out for a minute there, and then you started going empty backfield, and Guthrie kept finding you a lot, and especially on the touchdown. So how did you make stuff happen when the ball's in your hands? I think I've seen you create contact, and then the yards after catch have been insane for you this year. So tell me about that. How are you able to score basically the game-winning touchdown?
Yeah, I think that starts in the offseason, in the weight room, on the field with the guys, getting the footwork in, and then, the credit to the linemen, keeping up the protection for Andrew, and then a great throw from my QB, Andrew.
Yeah, when you break ankles, like right here, do you just rewatch moments like that?
It's just on to the next game. But yeah, I see him all the time on your Instagram clips and all that, so.
That's good. Now, Hyatt, what's it like having a player like Connor on your team?
It's special. You don't get to coach kids like this very often. The thing that I love about Connor is he puts in all the time and effort, but he's also humble. And that's the thing that I'm pretty proud of him about is he lifts his players up. He's a phenomenal football player. That's obvious. Making plays all over the field. I've said in the state, I think he's the best football player in the state of Oregon. Doesn't matter, hands down. I don't care how big he is. He's phenomenal. But he's a better person, and I think that's what I'm always so pleased about him is. But he makes his teammates better too. He holds them accountable. He's watching film with them. He's trying to make those guys better and elevate those guys. So, as a coach, you get kind of these guys every once in a while, and he's just a special player for us.
Love to hear it. And obviously, you guys started 4-0 now. You beat the two teams that were in the state title game the past 2 years, and they were good games. You guys had control of both those games. So tell me about just headed into league play down the stretch here. How confident are you guys in the IMC this season and when you get to playoffs?
Yeah, I think we're confident, but we know we still got 5 more games. You know, we got to stay healthy. We've got to keep getting better because we're not, you know, we want to win the city championship, obvious, but we got to still beat Caldera and Bend. And then we hope we win the league title. But, you know, our end goal is a state championship, and we want to play on that Friday after Thanksgiving. And so that's our biggest thing is we just got to get better each and every week. And it's, you know, I love beating Wilsonville and Mountain View, but you know what? The only thing that's done is make us 4-0. We haven't won anything. I told the boys today, I was like, you know, it's great that we won those 2 and we're getting all this recognition and stuff, but we haven't even made the playoffs yet. You know, things could drastically change this week, next week, we don't know. And so we just got to focus on us and get better each and every week.
Yeah, and Connor, same for you. Like, especially for your senior year, how hungry are you to win the IMC title and then also head to a state championship like you guys did 3 years ago?
It's hard not to look ahead, but I think the focus right now is staying 1-0 every week and just looking at it like week by week, winning every game.
Yeah, and speaking of that, you played Redmond on Friday. So what have you seen from them, and what does it take to beat Redmond this Friday?
You know, we've got to just focus on us. So that's our biggest thing is like we've watched film, we've seen them. You know, they've won 2 games, and so you know they're not a bad team at all. And so we just got to be us, though. That's our biggest thing is we've got to come out, we've got to play sound defense, we've got to be able to take advantage of our opportunities on offense. We haven't played our cleanest game yet of the season. I mean, there was things getting. I mean, Mountain View had a heck of a stop on 4th down. On the goal line that we should have punched in, and we can't do that stuff if we want to win a state title. And so we've got things to work on. So focusing on us is our biggest thing right now. Is, you know, we look at Redmond as a really good opponent. We're ready for a challenge again this week, and you know that's the thing I love about this team is they are really single-minded focused from week to week. You know, we talk about stacking wins. And each and every week is we can't look ahead to the next one until we get this one.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming in. Yeah. I'm so glad we could do this, and good luck the rest of the way.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
Coming up on Beyond